Hello friends, I'm Brian. I am the designer here at Trifecta Handgun, and I want to talk to you guys about something I've been working on, and I haven't made a video for quite some time, so I may be a little rusty here, forgive me. But I want to talk to you about something I've been working on for over a year, and that is using a monopod with one of our Trifecta handgun rests. And you may be thinking to yourself, well, that's not going to work. It's just one leg. There's not enough stability for that. And that's kind of the elephant in the room, right? Whether you can be stable enough with a monopod, because if it did work, it would be pretty cool. I want to show you that it actually does, though. So I'm going to put my gun down just so I don't have to deal with that. And what I want to do in this video is just really talk about why you may want to consider going to a monopod. So let's start out. I'm just going to show you if you're sitting down, and I'm sitting in my Chama chair today, but you may be hunting from a tree stand, and it's kind of the same scenario. So I want to show you how I've kind of taught myself to do it. What you want to do is put the leg of the monopod on your left toe right at the end. Don't put it on your toes or it's going to be very painful here in a minute. But right at the end of your boot or shoe, whatever you're wearing. And the next thing you want to do is just put the leg of the monopod inside of your knee. Now you can create a little bit of resistance between your toes and your knee just by kind of pulling back a little bit on the tripod. Not hard, just give it like a few ounces of resistance. See that? What we're trying to do here is we're trying to create touch points. The more touch points we have, the more stability that we have. So just put the leg of the monopod inside of your knee. So now we have 2 touch points. The third, or the trifecta, is your left arm is going to go on the handle. In this case, I'm using our Hybrid Hunter rest, but you can use the signature camo just the same way. So grab the handle, or if you're using the signature camo, just grab the front of the rest just like that. And then the important part, and this is where you're going to feel pain in your toes, you're going to put your left arm on the rest. That's going to create weight, and that weight is very important for stability. Now, in the case of the Hybrid Hunter, you also have this long handle here, and you can put that up against your shoulder, just like you would shoulder a rifle, and that's going to give you another touch point. Now, once I have all this, now I can grab my gun. You're probably already going to have it in your lap somehow, maybe like that. And now if I have those 3 touch points, I can be very, very stable on target. And if you guys follow that, I think you will be too. Now, if you try this and you find some little tweaks that work better for you, then obviously you want to go with that. But I've been working on this for quite some time, and I think if you just start with what I'm talking about here, it's really going to give you a leg up in using a monopod with the Trifecta handgun rest. So why would you want to put the leg of the tripod on the end of your toe? Well, let me show you. If I'm pointing this direction and once my game animal shows up, say this is 12 o'clock, all I have to do to shift now is pick my toe up and move over, okay? If I don't do that, if I just have the leg of the tripod or the foot of the tripod sitting on the ground, I have to take my gun off the rest, then take my hand off, my left hand, move it over, put my left hand back on, and put the gun back on the rest. That's a lot of movement that we don't want to have to make. Now, just one quick pointer for you guys. If you want to really hone in on your target, make those groups smaller and smaller, the best thing I've found to do is find a way to really relax your entire body. If you're leaning forward out of the chair like this and stiff, it's going to be harder to keep those crosshairs still. But if you just make everything kind of limp, sit back in the chair and just relax, it's a lot easier. So this is our first video in our series talking about using the monopod. I'm also going to be talking about standing up and using it, and also sitting on the ground, maybe on overlooking a basin if you're out west. If you're out east, maybe you'd be familiar with turkey hunting, leaning against a tree. So you're not really going to have a chair just sitting on the ground. So we're going to talk about how to do that also. And there's some things that are unique to that setup. So thanks for watching. I will see you guys on the next one. If I've earned it, please subscribe, comment, like, and ring the bell down there. Thank you very much. I'll see you on the next one.